Hello LGs, ladies and gents, welcome back to my channel. This is the lady at 50. I wanted to come in and just chit chat with you guys about what is going on in my life right now, and just kind of update you guys, and also if and when you have to go through dealing with the death of your spouse, your children, a loved one, anyone that you have, anyone that you may be the beneficiary or the benefactor to. So if you're interested in hearing, my spill on it, then of course, continue to watch. All right, guys, so I think most of my subscribers know that my husband passed in February of this year. Totally unexpected. He was in the hospital for 7 months, and we thought that he was getting better. We thought he was healing, and that this would be something that he would survive, but that wasn't the case. And so when he passed, of course, I want to say we weren't prepared, even though it was touch and go for those 7 months. He was touch and go a lot, but we just believed that we would come through this. But anyway, but we weren't prepared for his death. When he died, I of course was with him at the hospital, and I was surprised when they asked me. I was surprised when they asked, what did we want to do with the body? And, I thought, what do you mean? I thought they keep the body at the hospital, at the morgue, and, but they wanted us to make a decision on, where to send him. And so I had to basically get on my phone and Google a funeral home. Within the hour after he died. And so God is good. God is good, because you guys, I like I said, I wasn't ready. And I looked up funeral homes that funeral homes that were closer to our home. And oh my goodness, I could not have, it was the perfect funeral home, you guys. And I'll leave the name and everything in the description bar, but they were awesome. They had an answering service, and they called me back within, I think, half an hour. It probably even sooner than that. And they said, not to worry, we'll come and get him, and we'll have him ready for you guys to view in the morning. And my mind was just blown, but the service that we received was impeccable. It was amazing, and I'm just thankful to God that He guided me to that particular funeral service. So make sure that you guys, even before your loved one gets sick or anything, that you have a communication, that you have a talk about what they want. My husband didn't want to talk about his death, and because of that, all of the decisions that surrounded this event, this time in our lives, all of that had to be decided by me and our children. And so that's one of the main things I wanted to stress is talk to your loved ones, talk to your siblings, talk to your children. Have a will, you guys, also a living will, just in case they get sick. My husband, like I said, was in the hospital for 7 months. For maybe 3 or 4 weeks during that time, he couldn't communicate. They had to put a trach in his throat because he had been on life support. And he couldn't talk, he couldn't make decisions for himself. So we needed to have a living will or a power of attorney. And so I'm stressing to you to make sure you have those things. A living will, so that when a loved one is in the hospital or not able to talk or function for themselves, you can make decisions based on what they want. And if you have that talk with your loved one about, okay, what happens if you are in an accident and you are comatose, or you can't speak, or you're just out of it, let them guide you in what their wishes are. And when the doctor came to me and told me, or the doctor came to me and said to me and the family that we needed to make a decision, that his chances were very slim to survival. That was in that first 2 or 3 weeks that we needed to make a decision, because his survival rate was only 20%. And of course, we 20%, we grabbed hold to that. We wanted them to do whatever they could do to keep him with us. And I'm so thankful we made that decision, and we had him for 7 months after that. So had we had a talk, my husband and I, about what his will and what his wishes were, not saying I would have followed them if his wishes was different than what I wanted at that time, but at least I would have had an idea of what what he would want. Would he have wanted us to have them do all of the things that he had to go through? He had to undergo 20 different surgical procedures for them to save him. And after all of that, he started the pancreas, which was the issue. It started to seal itself off and stop the enzymes from basically eating my husband alive. And so, it's important to have a living will, a power of attorney, and then have the last will and testament. Those are 3 documents that you guys, you really need to have. And make sure that you update your will on a regular. Experience this anytime soon, but you definitely want to get those documents, And I will be back and sharing some more information, because there's a lot of things that goes on when there's a lot of things that goes on, like with life after the death of a loved one. All right, so thanks for watching. Be blessed and a blessing. Don't forget to subscribe, and please thumb up the video so that we can get it out to as many people as possible, so we can touch and reach the ones that really need to hear this. So thanks again for watching. Be blessed and a blessing, and I'll see you guys on the next one. This is the lady at 50 signing off. Bye.